Welcome in. Today's topic is: are you afraid of the punishment of speaking truth to power? Are you afraid of the punishment for speaking truth to power? This topic is inspired by a DM I got. Uh, I'm here every weekday until 8 a.m. No, wait. I'm here every weekday at 8 a.m. Pacific here on TikTok and Facebook. I'm a power mentor if you're new to me. I've been mentoring, first coach, now mentor for the last year or so, serving women all around the world and helping them go from hiding, scared, playing small, to coming out of hiding on the world stage, online, talking about these topics that, truth topics that you're afraid of being punished about as it relates to your products and services, because you are accomplished, oftentimes in another career, sometimes in your existing career, but you're looking to graduate. You're either looking to transition out of corporate, where you have been successful, and corporate life has robbed you of your individuality and your voice and authenticity. And now here you are wanting to come out onto TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, and speak truth to power as it relates to your products and services, as it relates to change. And you're afraid. You haven't refined your voice. You're unsure of your voice. You're afraid of being punished, as I'm going to get into today about what that is, why that is, how to navigate that successfully so you can come out. And then what I do with you, for those of you who come in and work with my company, we help you come out of hiding and do all the things that you do when you come out of hiding. Create your content, the right content online, impact, money, all that. Before I go further, let me see my time. This is a topic I feel like I need to do some formal research on to bring to you. Yeah. So you can go start doing your own research. Thank you for those hearts. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. You can go start doing your own research if you feel called to do so. The research around the punishment that was inscribed, that was written in, depending on the culture that you research, some of the punishment is inscribed. It's in law, written down. You can go to a museum in Germany right now to see actual laws that was in the books for how to punish women who were powerful. And if you go research whichever culture you feel drawn to experience, to research in history, you will find that there were either written, formal, or just socially known, just because of social, how we sort of teach each other socially, okay? So the formal laws and then the non-formal laws that are just known of how to banish a woman who is teaching women about herbs, how to, um, what you are considered as if don't get married, if you divorce your husband. So the stigma that would be attached to you, which would then reduce your access to resources, because then you wouldn't be welcomed by the people, by the town, by the other women. Um, and that all of this, and so much of this stems from the advent of needing to control land and resources agriculturally, right? When ancient man needed to control land and resources, agriculture, and you got all these people, right, where it's free, there's no nation, right? This is my land and this is my country. Before we had all that, okay, there were people, right? And then we can go back even further. And this is why, okay, you need to go do your own research, because wherever you feel drawn to research is where you'll start to extract and come to your own understanding. But marriage today is not based on ancient marriage. Okay. Ancient marriage was really about the retention of power, and it was not about love and because we need two parents in the home, and it wasn't all that. I mean, there was incest. Okay, today what we call incest, that is what legal marriage was in ancient Africa. Okay, let's get some shit clear about this too. Okay. Um so and the whole punishment of women, the way when Christianity came, when the need to control land came about, etc., that came far after ancient Africa. Okay, what we live under today, what you and I are feeling as women who, one, you feel paralyzed in your body when it's time for you to create content online. I just gave you that backstory to help you understand why you feel paralyzed today when you go to create content on TikTok, when you know what you want to say, you know it's significant, you know it's meaningful, you may already be working with clients, okay? Why you feel afraid of speaking truth to power. And it's like, well, this is truth. Why am I so scared? Like, don't we know this? Isn't this like known? We just quietly don't talk about it, right? The same way we seem to get it when we start talking about what African Americans have inherited from our ancestors, our enslaved ancestors, how the DNA was fractured as a result of our grandmother's grandmother being raped in front of her husband, how we were inherited the whole fear of being successful or knowing too much or being together because we were punished in front of all the slaves if we learned how to read. Watching our fathers have his penis, our father's father have the penis cut off in front of everybody, beat, hung, and killed. How we understand that we have inherited that trauma and now it has us acting out of who we are as Black people today. It is the same for women who are like, why do I feel paralyzed in my body when I want to speak truth to power on TikTok? It's the same thing. It's all mostly inherited. And just like we have inherited this whole unspoken, invisible fear of speaking and we get choked up in the throat, all of the people, like, just like the groups of us who watched our parents watched Black men get hung. Everybody who watched has inherited that shit too. Okay? So when you see the trolls online, you see the men attacking you online, the women attacking you online because they linked up with the abusive systems because they want to make sure they got food and housing and I don't want to be outcast like her. Like everybody has inherited this shit. Like this shit is insidious, ubiquitous, unconscious, and everywhere and worldwide. You need I give you that as context so you can understand this is not just little old you in your apartment frozen because I want to create TikTok videos and I'm all alone and I'm just no, this is insidious. This is old, long before you got here. Okay? Now, I have a lot of compassion around this. And you probably, if you've been around, I've already talked about this before, and I'm going to have to keep talking about it because we really don't know that that's what's going on, a lot of us. That's why I say, if you feel called to go do your own research, or maybe I'll do some form of research, you can. A lot of this research you don't even have to do as a woman. So let me talk about this. Great. This is perfect. Please lean in. This is really important for y'all to know. As women who feel paralyzed, who are afraid to speak truth to power, this is really important for you to understand. And you can even go research this. So somebody asked me, well, what do you mean by taboo work, Naima? Because I'm constantly saying that the work you're going to do over here to really get free is taboo. And what do I mean by that? Sorry, my camera is acting up over here. Yeah. Like, what do you mean by taboo? This is what I mean by taboo. So in ancient times, you can go research this. When men would go to war, there were goddesses. You guys know of the goddess of love, right? We all know of the goddess of love, and we seem to be comfortable revering the goddess of love because we put her in this archetypically, they exist, the goddess of love exists in our mind as pure and good. So the goddess of love is revered, right? Nobody feels unsafe or scared to put as their TikTok handle goddess of love, right? Because archetypically and socially, she is considered pure and love and good, right? Historically, the goddess of love, um, and you need to understand these women gave themselves over. Okay, these women were like true embodiment of divine feminine, all right? Now, today we don't even, the world today, first of all, don't even understand what the fuck divine feminine is. Folks just talk about it because they've been hearing about it. Everybody talking about it, then defiled it, don't even know what it is at its essence, okay? Which at its essence is unconditional. So, in that context, okay, and not saying there's not standards around it, right? Anyway, it's nuanced and it's truly divine. Men would go to war, and there were goddesses of love who gave themselves over to, as some people say, fuck the war out of them and fuck love into them. Okay? Now, why does this matter? The work that has been done to get the goddess of love, to defile the goddess of love, to defile the power you have at a body level, which is why inside of Shadow Gold, the first fucking module is bringing you home to your body. If you reject this, you ain't coming home to no divine feminine. I don't care how married and protected and loved and if you don't come home to this, what you're going to be is a fragment of your husband and his thinking. You're not going to be in the divine feminine essence of who you actually are. Now today, a woman who fucks the war out of men and fucks love into them will be considered a prostitute. They would say, oh, she got all of them men. It's wrecking with her mind. And because women are receivers and she having sex and she dirty now. She's defiled. That's what we would say today. Why? Because the work that has been done over time to get women outside of the autonomy and there's another word that I'm looking for. The true harmonious relationship when she is so connected with her body. Whoa, like you become a force that you can't be controlled, you can't be overpowered, you can't, like how you can be knocked out of yourself with words today, how women are just so out of, right? And we're just so scared of our womb. We hate our period. We talk bad about our bodies. We shame other women in their bodies. We feel uncomfortable about our coochies, the smell of them, we want to make sure we look a certain way. We're so that's, how opposite that is to a woman being fully sovereign. That's the word, sovereign in her body. So the work that has been put in Bible scripture, that has been in so many traditions and cultures to look at the female body as sin, as dirty. Why do you think you like this? Research it. I mean, you can go find this stuff out. And better yet, and this is all like multiple pieces coming out of my mouth right now, relax with your body and notice what comes up out of you. Notice how much of it is yours, how much of it is natural, and how much of it feels inherited. Just like the irrational fears you have about speaking publicly. So when you are in your body sovereign, where you're not depending on if somebody else approves of your body, and that's elementary as hell right there, somebody else approving of your body. The reason why the work is taboo is because a woman like me doing this kind of work 200 years ago, I would be outcast in society. A woman like me, I'd be a witch. They'd be after me. I'd have to hide. This is why we even have the occult. This is why we even have hidden magic, hidden rituals, hidden messages, because any power that was out in the open was banished because they needed to control land, property, agriculture. They needed to parcel y'all out into marriage, the nuclear family. And this is what makes you good and holy. And this is what makes you a good citizen. Meanwhile, the king got a whole witch in the back. He got a whole medicine woman in the back. He got a whole queen. He got all that. And the whole queen that everybody's so trying to be, he barely even see that broad. She, or the wife, I should say, she's there to create an image for the rest of you peasants out there who want to live up to being the good nuclear family. This is about controlling of minds of the masses. Okay? So, and you cannot control and have women out here powerful, able to fuck war out of men because she's so connected with her body and fuck love into men. Oh, that's a prostitute. Oh, you a whore. You a... So this idea that we have that women take in men and then we become defiled. Yeah, when you're out of your power, that's very true. Which most women are when it comes to sex. The statistics say that over 80% of women don't even enjoy sex. The statistics say that 80% of women don't even enjoy sex. I mean, how many of us have faked it and fake it so good? How many of us do it out of duty because he needed? All of this stuff is old and redundant and proven and okay. So when a woman comes home to her body, oh God, and this is what makes it taboo. You're not supposed to be in power with your body. Being in power with your body, you know what they're gonna call you today? See, that's why you're single. As if that's okay. Anyway, that's why you're single. You masculine, you a Jezebel, you a whore, who do you think you are? Well, the Bible say. Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are with a woman who's fully in your body? First of all, a woman who ain't even in her body can't even protect her fucking husband, bitch. All these bitches is see-through. All of them tired. But see, because they got it in y'all mind that y'all need to be a good, wholesome nuclear family and cooperate with the system of things so that the people who run shit can keep running shit. Because I'm gonna tell you, the people who running shit, they got witches back there. You understand? They got they black Madonnas and they medicine women who don't give a fuck, who will slice your throat, who understand the laws above the laws, while y'all out here trying to be good and wholesome and the nuclear family and fake your kinghood and queenhood and but me over here, what am I? A masculine bitch and she's single and bitch, I'm true. That's what I am. I'm true. Yeah, see, y'all don't want that. Y'all too busy trying to prove to this system of things that you can agree and do a good job in this system of things. Meanwhile, the ones who's running it, they put an image together for you. The kings, the real kings, put an image together for you. On the front, they look like the husband and wife. On the back, he got a whole harem. You see? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I'm so sick. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. This stuff is proven. This stuff is proven. This stuff is done and done. And when you come home to your body as a woman, this is why I say you can come home to your body or you can go do formal research. The formal research is for your logical, linear mind, which is why men, that's what they rely on. Books, being told, they respond to structure, order. That's why they not like the Bible, need the Bible. Women, here. You don't even need to do no formal research. That's why I say calm down, get soft, come home to your body, and everything you need to know, you will know. The only thing that can freeze you is you. Your body, everything that you have inherited that you're scared of, that's what will freeze you as a woman. I'm telling you, because when you're not afraid to spread your legs to get to know you, I'm not even talking about intercourse with another person. I'm talking about when you get real comfortable with your body. all the sensations that move through from the entry of your vaginal walls, up your vaginal walls to your cervix, to your womb area, everything in between, up your solar plexus, your heart, understanding your unconscious mind, coming home to it, allowing all of it to exist without making meaning and story and creating identity, really coming out of you are dangerous. You are I'm telling you, most men ain't gonna want you. I bet most men ain't gonna want you. You need to understand, men depend very much on disempowered women. They depend. They need access to you. Don't have me go into a whole goddamn series about how this stuff works. I'm not interested, really. I already know. It's just I'm just like, I need y'all to know. That's the only reason why I would research it and bring all the formal research. That's the only reason why I would host a series of workshops to bring y'all home to your body so y'all can come to your power. We cannot do what we came here to do if we are hiding behind who we are. We're repressed. We're physically afraid to speak truth to power. So this is what you need to do. First of all, you need to start by coming to my masterclass. It's virtual. I know y'all ready to meet in person. The page will be up for Black Women Gods Gather this week. Our first gathering is in Atlanta, mid-March. The loft has been booked. We have high windows. We got bright light inside of this loft. It's spacious. It works. It's about it's an Airbnb loft, and the man told me that it's about a mile and a half outside of Atlanta. Edgewood is what it's called. I'm not familiar, but it looks good. Everything around looks good. So if y'all familiar with Edgewood, that's where we're going to be. So that's in March, though. This week, on Thursday, is the Speak Masterclass, where we will focus heavily on your body. Okay? It's a free masterclass. This is who it's for. You are the woman who I've been describing here today. You're at an annual revenue of $100,000 or more. You're ready to do this taboo work that I've been talking about. You're ambitious and accomplished, okay? Meaning you have goals. You're ready to come out of hiding on camera, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, wherever, or if you're already keynote speaking around the world or hosting workshops. What an abundance of hearts. Thank you so much. I've been seeing them, just so you all know, okay? So this workshop is for 2 hours. It's on Thursday, and we're going to be getting into this taboo work of bringing you home to your body. Okay? It's powerful. It's free, and it's this Thursday. And so if you are who I've described here, DM me, wherever you're seeing this, DM me, or you can send an email. Just DM me. That's probably the easiest way. But please know that the work that we'll be doing together is long-term work. It's far beyond our few gatherings we're going to have in March. It's beyond 2024. Part of me feels so apologetic that it's become so confusing for you all, that it's become so, it's like if you don't come into your power today, you're just gonna get sucked in by all of the like everything is an illusion. I'm saying you're gonna get sucked into things that are disempowering you, that are taking you further into blindness and fear. And I'm just so apologetic that it's gotten to this. So but you have the power though. I mean, that's the thing. It's just the world today demands that you come fully into power, or the world demands it now, and the people are here. I am here. We're available for this. Hey, darling, Miss Digital, I see you. All right, I'm out of here. I know I went beyond my 15 minutes today, but it was there. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow, 8 a.m. Pacific.